Well, if you love a good laugh, the Empire Comedy Club should be on your list of places in Portland to check out.
Experience world-class comedy and an array of various entertainment in an intimate setting. Here to tell us more is Lucas Salisbury. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So first, let's talk about how long the Empire Comedy Club has been around and your involvement.
So it really just reopened last year. I got brought back in November 2023 to kind of take back over on managing and booking the club. So I kind of relaunched it in 2024, basically, tail end of December in 2023, right into 2024. But prior to that, I had worked at Empire from '07 to 2020 when it was a music venue, and then eventually turned it into a comedy club going into 2020. But of course, COVID hit, and that all kind of blew up with it. So we just relaunched really at the beginning of last year, essentially. So it's pretty fresh and kind of back, but it's back with a vengeance for sure. Like,
Well, and we have been in a, the last few years, people need laughter. I think it's great medicine to be able to go out and kind of just unwind, and laughter's always been the go-to.
For sure. It's not really beatable. You can go and, 90-minute show technically is what a comedy show usually runs, and you get to disconnect from the world and go let loose and laugh and get point of views and things in life that are just, we can all kind of, assimilate with and feel and understand and let loose.
What has the response been from the community since you sort of relaunched? And tell us about some of the acts that people can find and that sort of thing.
Since we relaunched, we started last year, and it was a little bit of a slow start to build, trial and error, kind of figuring things out. But we've started to put a major lineup of national comedians on. We're booking clubs pretty much as an A-list comedy club at this point. We're bringing in major headliners that you'll see in any major club around the country. We also provide a bunch of local shows, showcases, improv, and different variety shows along the way as well. So there's a good variety of entertainment we're bringing from local to national, with our niche being the national comedians, as there hasn't been a comedy club in Maine for a number of years. So we're trying to really tap into that, and the schedule looking forward looks really great. We've got acts coming up the end of this month. Will Burkhart, who's a really well-known national comedian. Next month, Kyle Kinane. We have Steph Tolev come in. And a bunch of others. I can't even list enough of them that are popular comedy acts that we have coming up.
And Portland's such a great destination.
Yeah.
For a lot of things, but comedy now back on the map.
It's now back on the map, and the beautiful thing about Portland being that destination is that comedians love coming to the city. It's a food city. It's got great entertainment, great art, and everything else. It's a beautiful scene. So a lot of these major national headlining comedians that we kind of punch up to get, some of them are theater acts in other parts of the country, but we're getting them in a small, intimate 130-seat club, which is unique. You get to see it in a venue that you don't typically necessarily get to see some of those acts, and a lot of it has to do with they want to come to Maine. So, and in our summertime, which is last summer was our best time of year almost, and that's not typical for a business in summer. People want to be outside, especially for an indoor business, but because we were bringing major headliners like Ari Shaffir, Big J Okerson, Joe List, Sam J. There was a bunch of major acts we brought during the summer last year just because they wanted to be up in Maine, and it's a cool destination for them as well as comedians. So,
okay, what do you think makes a good comedian a good comedian? Everyone has sort of their own style. What do you look for when you're booking someone?
So I just look for lack of a better term, a killer in comedy. If someone's very good at comedy, doesn't matter what their demographic is, doesn't matter what their joke style writing is, but you can see the levels of people that put in the work to be a real comic and a professional comedian. I think the biggest thing about comedy is it takes reps and work ethic and pursuing anything you want to be good at in life. If you pursue comedy, you work at it, and you practice jokes, and you do it a lot, and you have to have some natural humor and funniness as is. But I think it all comes down to just putting in the work ethic and putting in the work. I love everything from dark comedy, clean comedy. It just comes down to if they're really good or not. And if you can see it, there's just levels to it, you know what I mean? I love that.
And there's always that pitch and the pausing, that's important when you're up there.
Finding that pace.
Yeah.
That's just super important. And every comedian's different, so they kind of find their voice in stage, and it's a unique art form in the sense that you can't practice comedy in your bathroom or at home, like a guitar or an instrument or in a band in a space. You have to practice comedy in front of people, and you live and die by what people react to. So it's beautiful in that sense where it takes the work, but when you watch comics go in and you could see a joke fail one week, especially if you watch a local scene. One week a joke could fail, but you watch them work that joke. And eventually it becomes a really good joke, and they trim it and they make it right, and it hits, and then you watch an applause break. And it's super gratifying to watch people like grow into their voice. Like, that's one of my favorite things.
It's fascinating. It's a craft, you know, and I think that maybe some people don't realize like how much work and revamping goes into just one joke, you know. And then you think about them being on stage for how long?
Oh man,
you need a lot of jokes,
especially
right?
if you're getting up to 60 minutes.
Yeah.
And then those headliners start doing it every year, a new hour. Like that's like kind of like the mode nowadays. And it's a lot.
Yeah, and to remember,
I know.
remember all the jokes
Oh, I know.
and how you get from one joke to the next is the
And
transition.
the segues, it's an art form for
100%.
sure.
There's no teleprompters.
No,
we're
there's
lucky
not.
we get the teleprompter. Who knows what would happen?
You see it though. You see the levels of somebody that's
Right.
really good at comedy versus somebody that's starting out or new or has been doing it a while but doesn't take it serious. Like you see it, and when you see somebody really kill on stage in a small, intimate room, it's hard to beat.
Yeah, tell us more about the venue itself. You know, for people who haven't been there before.
It's a 130-seat venue. We do have a food window upstairs. It's kind of similar. It's like a street food version of the downstairs restaurant, like almost like a food truck. It's just a little food window. We do some rangoons and some other stuff up there. Not the same menu, but some stuff. It's a really cool little room. We seat it kind of theater-style seating, so everyone's just packed in there, and you get there's no real bad seat in the room. You know, you're not going to a big venue where you're way back and you're not going to see very well, or you can't catch their face, and like you're real tight and packed right in there. So it's a great room to see it, and it's got incredible audio in there. It used to be a music venue, so the sound in there is really great, carries through well. It's just a real cool spot in general to take in a show, whether it is comedy or something else. And we're trying to build up the local stuff as well with open mics and showcases, as well as the national headliners we're bringing on weekends. We're looking to launch drag brunches starting in March, hopefully, fingers crossed, and some other stuff like that. So we're still trying to bring a variety of things. We're currently open 4 days a week, Thursday through Sunday. We typically have shows all 4 those days with open mics on Thursdays and Sundays for comics to practice or people that want to try comedy for the first time to come out and check it out.
There you go, Katie. You
I
got
don't know, I
your
was
big
gonna
chance
say,
coming
you
up.
gotta-
Well, we'll go
could do
together.
We'll
squeeze you on the list.
That'd be great. we could bounce off each other.
I would love that.
I think so. And is there a website so people can check out your calendar and get tickets?
EmpireComedyME.com for all of our tickets and info.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure.
so
Thank you so
much.
much
Good
for
luck.
having me.
Best of
Check it
luck.
out.
Thank you. I appreciate it,
Yeah.
guys.
All right.